Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So if you're new to the series or indeed the channel, I bid you welcome. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much for continued support. I do hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am. I'm still very much enamored with Baldur's Gate 3. So recap, we are in a bad shape. We're down in the Whispering Depths. We got here via the kind of a broken wall in the cellar of an apothecary beneath the Blighted Village. We'd been dealing with face spiders and all sorts of... In fact, we took a giant spider matriarch down last video, and that was rough. As you can see, we are in a terrible state. Our hero, Gary Sparkles here, is in a particularly bad way because he's got blood loss. That's because our new friend Asterion fed on him the last time we were at camp. So we want to go back and rest again, and hopefully we won't get bitten again. But before we do that, a couple of things I want to do. So this, we picked up a book in the apothecary, the Necromancy of Thay. Now this has a space, like a mouth, but in its mouth it has a space for a gem. So I'm trying to get my words out there. It has, and I believe it's only Gale or Asterion that can open it. We found the gem, not that. I forget which character's on. It doesn't matter. What I understand is going to be some checks. So I think ability checks. So I think we need to get rested up and prep before we do anything else. And after that, we're probably going to switch out our party members. I want to do some inventory management while we're at camp. Change their equipment and whatnot, and then we will we're going to swap out Gale and Asterion for Will and Lizelle. So I feel we could use a couple of tanky characters. I want to try and play with the whole team this rough playthrough, because you have a habit of these sort of games of getting stuck in the same character and same team, and then whenever something story comes up, something relevant to the story comes up, you where am I going? There was I want to check out this body here before we put anything else. Yeah. So what happens is you have one very well developed party, and then the other characters get neglected, and then when something relevant to their story comes up and you have to use that character, they underperform because they're basically useless. So I kind of want to develop everybody this run if we can. Oh, another short sword. Take it. I think it's particularly good for... So, a great sword. That'll be heavy as heck, won't it? Studded shield. That we can take. Actually, they might come in handy for other characters. I can't remember what Will's equipped with. Will's a warlock, so he's more... nothing. Spider silk cocoon. Is there anything in there? Oh, silly. Why can't I just... Oh, you can't. Right. So what we want to do... Very handily, we found the Whispering Depths. And as I was going to say, I believe this is the well that was mentioned in the Apprentice's diary. We found the Apprentice's body down here, so it didn't go well for her, whatever the outcome. But she did steal the gem, which we found. Anyway. Wrong button up, but let's jump to the Whispering Depths. I was going to say Side of Grace, but we're not playing Elden Ring now, are we? They're called sigil circles. We'll just call them fast travel points for now. It's easier to remember. Yeah, so let's get to camp. Let's get rested. What I want to...
No one's stopped me yet.
What I want to do is recharge Bardic Inspiration, because I think we can throw that onto Gale to make it easier for him to pass these checks that he needs to. So let's go to camp. And let's actually go through our inventory, because we are a bit of a mess. I'm also thinking about respecking Gary a bit. Well, not respecking, but just changing the spells that we've got. Although, can we really afford it? How much money do I have? 295. It's not a lot. It costs 100 for a respec, if I'm not mistaken. Because I'm not sure about the spells. He's a bard, so he needs to be more support damage. He has got some damage spells as well. And we have made him kind of a combat unit, so he's got a lot of the... I want to say Bardic martial arts, but he's got a what's it called? Bardic is for these flourishes, which we can use. So he does some pretty good melee damage, but I think he's very much like a cleric in that he can support the party. And I want to make... The problem with him is, with the Bardics, you can only upgrade their spells per level up, unless we do obviously pay for the respec. But I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, so we're going to hold fire on that for the moment. Have a think. But what I do want to do, go to the team. That's the wrong button, Nutbar. We picked up some new things. So we picked up Oak Father's Embrace, Poisonous Robe. Who's wearing the Oak Father's Embrace? Is that me? Yeah. So we're going to give this... Because what does Asterion have? He has padded armor at the moment, which is armor class 11, but we can give him... What else did he find? Nature's Snare. That's a staff. That should be with Gale. Is that better than what he's got? That might be useful. Apparently we'll let him equip it though. Yeah. Alright. But these big sword and shield we don't need. I wanted to put that... Game's playing silly buggers. Alright. She's got a ton of stuff too. Let's put the Poisonous Robe on Asterion's inventory. We've got so much shit. I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of this. I want to keep this dagger because I'm not. We gave him the Watcher's Guide, which is a spear, last video, but it wasn't very helpful. It's not been so useful. And in all fairness, we found a better spear, which was the Vision of the Absolute, which would have been phenomenal against the spiders. I only found out later, but never mind. We've got spider step boots. Well, I think we found these at the end after we got caught in every single spider web, which is one of the funniest things ever. But we're going to give that to I want to give those to Asterion, and I want to swap them out like so. Or are we not? We're not going to do that? Yes, we are. And give him the Poisonous Robe, I think. That works better. He looks suitably regal. This stuff we've got a ton of stuff we need to sell as well. Yeah. So what I want to do, we'll worry about all that in between videos, I think. We can't really sell anything to begin with. I think basically any time we get overburdened, we can just send stuff to camp and we can deal with it later on. What we're going to do is take a rest. So let's do that.
Must be on my way.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, everybody wants to talk. It's not what I want to do. Right. Right, so just... Asterion.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night.
Yeah, I'm still bleeding, man. Don't do that again. The moment when you bit me.
The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
When I kill you, no hesitation. That seems so funny coming from a little man like him. He's got a hairy chest though, bless him. They might not be as open to the idea as I was.
Alas. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith? What in the hells would she taste like?
Fear of solitude. Something exotic, surely. An liqueur.
Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced.
This is all still theoretical, right?
Absolutely. A mere thought experiment.
Lizelle will kill you.
So,
100%.
in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
Too shadow. Are you really asking which of our companions I'd eat?
Oh, no. No. Don't be disgusting. I just mean a sip of their blood. No mastication required.
Right. Oh, I don't want to romance him. You've had to. Shut up. Yeah.
A fine choice. She is enticing. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into.
Good hunting.
Nothing out there will taste as good as the alternatives. But I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Well, at least, I mean, he's honest about his intentions. And the voice actor, Neil Hibborn, is absolutely god tier. Follow him on Instagram. The guy's a legend. Right, so what we want to do, we're going to take a rest. And we're going to have to come back to camp. I don't think it's going to affect, obviously, when you take a long rest and you end the day, it does affect, it just moves story events along. So like basically for the Goblin camp, we're on a clock. And the Emerald Grove. That's something to consider. But what I want to do is rest up and come back. We'll try and Gale out, come back, then we'll swap out the party members for the new team. We're going to keep Shadow up. She is good. Her guidance is too good to pass up. Right, so let's take a long rest. Alright, let's go. What happens now? Apparently nothing, so let's leave camp. And what we're going to do, we're back down into the dingy cave. So we're going to do a quick save, and then we're going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Gale, because that will give him 1d6 to the next attack roll, ability check or saving throw, which will be very helpful. And then with Gale,
Excellent choice.
we're going to open the book.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
I mean, nothing's good going to come from opening this book, but hopefully you'll get a powerful spell or something. I don't know.
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You've seen similar books in wizards' libraries. A tome on Thayan magic, a rare and expensive find. But people have gone mad reading less dangerous texts.
So let's go for it. It's good and badly. Place the amethyst in the slot on the book's cover. Let's see. Open the book. So, Asteron disapproves. Yeah, it's only those two that can open it.
The pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly, you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Wizard. Plus, that seems like a good answer. And bonus, we have guidance, no resistance. We don't get Shadow Heart's guidance, that's a bummer. Alright, well that's relatively easy. Oh, we smashed that, so that's good.
The symbols move aggressively, probing your mental defenses. But you hold strong. For now.
Saving throw, another page. Right, okay. That's a bit harder. We do have... I think he's got inspirations to use, so we can re-roll if needs to be. Oh, that's a bad one. We might have overplayed our hand. He's got inspiration. We've got 4, so that's good. We're using karmic dice. What that means is it's one of the settings, and it means that you guarantee if you get a string of good rolls, you're guaranteed to get a string of bad rolls because it kind of corrects itself. So it's going to be a bit of an up and down adventure. Let's go. Oh, we nailed it. Awesome. Got a feeling we're going to use up all his inspiration for this, but I want to get it done. I wonder what came to guidance. It's the main reason to have Shadow Heart.
The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
Saving throw. Do another page. Urge your hand to turn another page. Oh shit, that's a hard one. Oh no. Oh no. Roll again. Come on. Not gonna do it, is it? I think moving forward, if this doesn't pass, we're gonna have another crack at it. We'll save our. Come on, we can do it. Give me that roll. Give me a high number. That's still not good enough. Shit. What happened to Shadow Heart's guidance? Or does it not apply to these? Oh, we done it. Success. Is that the last one?
The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. Black strands of weave curl all about you, only to sink as into graves as you try to grab hold. Necromantic spells, tantalizingly powerful, slip away forever. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you should never have known.
So we got an inspiration game. So we got a refund on one of them. Did we gain another spell, or did I just miss that? Twisted Binding. Oh, I didn't see what it did. Huh. I was just looking at my phone for a second. Oh shit. Oh well. It's done now. Okay. That's really gonna fuck things up though, using the Bardic inspiration on him. Huh. Ah. Oh, we could have... Oh, I see. We could have used it when... Alright, well... I guess we're going to stick with this party then. Although, I will get rid of Stereo for the time being. Let's head to camp. Quick.
Let's move.
I want to...
How much farther can I go?
Need something?
I think it's better if you stay at camp for a while.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
I mean, to be fair, he was the MVP. His sneak ability is great. I want to try somebody else out. I think we'll give Will a try, because I never really use him.
I have something to ask.
You've got something to say?
Yeah, I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
Yes. Cool. So,
Pride of the gate.
so what does he have spell-wise? He has... Well, in fact, let's look at his gear. So he has a rapier as well. What proficiencies does he have? Yeah, the plan is... I don't want to waste Gale's Bardic... Well, I mean, actually, you know what? I might just do that anyway. I want to upgrade. I want to make some upgrades, so... basically, I want these guys to start getting developed. I want to get a feel of their skills, but also want them to start picking up some gear. And in all honesty, they've got... I mean, look at him. He's got loads of experience. So what are his base stats? He's very high charisma, same as the bard. And everything else is kind of mid, isn't it? Strength is low. Yeah, I mean... Gale might be a better option than it, because his guy's just rubbish, isn't he? Well, we still need a tank, is what I'm thinking. He's not very athletic at all, but that's okay. Let's look at his spells. So he starts with Blade Ward, which is similar to what we've got. Yeah, he has Armor of Agathis. So that's an action. This is... Gain 5 temporary points and deal 5 cold damage to every creature that hits you with a melee attack. But he doesn't really have... He's not really designed to be hit, though. Have Eldritch Blast. Now this is powerful, right? It's just level... and... Arms of Hadar. Right. Cantrips. Okay, interesting. Well, let's level him up. And let's see what we can get. So he's got some health. He gains class features. He gains another Warlock spell slot. He gains Eldritch Invocations, which are what? In your occult study of law, you have unearthed the Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical prowess. Agonizing Blast. I mean, he has very high charisma. That seems like a logical step. Yeah. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself without expending a spell slot. That's interesting. But I'll say a beast speech. We've already got that with our bard character, with Gary. Big Olive, and you work patrons, which you get fishing, deception, and persuasion. You can normally see in darkness where magical, non-magical. You can cast false life on yourself at will at level 1 spot. 7 temporary hit points. Mask of many faces. One with the shadows. Repelling blast. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to... Well, those seem like the logical step. So if we get 2 of these, right? So we get Agonizing Blast. So that will add Charisma modifier. So we'll do that. And then we'll do Repelling Blast. Like that. Yeah, that seems logical. Got another spell. What do we get? Burning Hands. That. Gale has that. It's kind of powerful, but it has a short range. Charm. Command. Expeditious Retreat. Gain dash immediately and uses a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends. Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attacker with flames that deal Hex. Make your attacks deal an additional 1d6 necrotic damage. Target and give it a disadvantage on ability of your choosing. Interesting. Witch Bolt. That's the one that has... Gale has that. That's quite useful. I don't know. Yeah. That feels like something we should use. That sounds like high power. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I don't think we need to change this yet. Let's just go. So he gets a level 3. Right. What do we get this time? We get improved warlock spells. Use 24 hit points. What is that? Your patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal service. Use one of the following packs. Pack Chain. Gain the service of a familiar face spirit that takes form of your choosing. This can be animal, imp, or exquisite. We have a scroll exquisite, don't we? You have Pact of... We don't have time. Pact of Blade. Summon a pact weapon or bind the one you're wielding. Make it magical. Pact weapons use the wielder's spellcasting ability modifier instead of strength and dexterity. Ooh. Guidance, Vicious Mockery, on whip. Ooh, that's interesting. So this would be great. Add his charisma modifier to his attack. These are both good. But having a familiar would be pretty useful. But we can do that with Shadowheart. She can summon a weapon, I think. If I remember correctly. Well, we have guidance for Shadowheart, but if we want to swap out, that's interesting because we can presumably swap this at the respec. Let's do Pact of Blade. New spells. So we have choose the spells that you know from the list below. Spells require spells to cast. Speech. We know. Ooh. Cloud of Daggers. Conjure a cloud of spinning daggers and attack anyone inside. That's pretty OP. Crowd of Madness. Instill a madness in a humanoid enemy, making them attack the creature closest to them other than you, even if it's allied. Sounds bad. Darkness. Create a shroud that heavily... I'm going to cough. Create a shroud that heavily obscures and blinds creatures within. Creatures cannot make ranged attacks into or out of it. Blinds them, yeah. That could be useful. That happens... I hate it when it happens to us. So I just replied to a comment. There's a new follow for the Barry the Bandit playthrough, and she's asking me questions. Anyway, what we're doing, we have enthrall, reduce creature's peripheral vision and make it look at you. No, hold person. I think we can do this with Shadowheart as well, actually. Invisibility also has mirror image. Shadow Heart's got that. That's kind of middling. Scorching Ray. That has got some big damage. Big boy damage. Bunny hands. Which one was that? Scorching Ray, that's an incredible amount of damage. But I feel like Misty Step is useful. Because that's like a teleportation spell, so we could use that. And then replace spell. You know what? We're fine, actually. I'm happy with it is. Alright. Okay. Gale's got the Bardic. Bardic, yeah, Gale has the Bardic. Bardic inspiration style. I think actually we'd be better off if we swapped him out now, regardless of what we spent on him, because we need a tank. Because we can't have 3 squishy spellcasters and a cleric. That's not going to work. So let's
What now?
let's have a chat with Gale, whoever he may be. Let's kick him off. Where is he? There he is.
Can't slow down.
Hey.
How can I help?
I need you to remain in camp for a while rather than on the road with me.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Mate, you die so quickly in every encounter. You're like a bullet magnet. Perhaps we'll travel again later.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Mate, I'll definitely use you again. I think you'd be a good choice with Lizelle as a tank, but then we still have to lose Asterion. I'm not sure.
Let's have a discussion.
We're going to put Lizelle because those two hate each other.
people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shelark.
What does that mean?
Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Okay. I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
Cool. So she needs to level up as well.
Assume nothing.
Right. She's an absolute tank, especially as she gets to level 3. She gains action surge, so basically she can get 2 attacks in a turn, which is going to be incredibly helpful. She also has very high strength. She can just take tank hits. And it'll be useful to use her to threaten people if needs be. So it's accept. Level 3. The specializations available. Subclass Battlemaster. Let's do... So Battlemaster, as a paragon of tactical superiority, you employ a wide array of maneuvers. Achieve 3 passive maneuvers. Let's Eldritch Knight. You are a warrior of spell and sword, weaving incantations that supplement your extensive martial expertise. She gains 2 cantrips, 2 spells. Okay. And a level 3 spell. I find that interesting. Improved critical hit. One of the maneuvers. Commander strike. Direct an ally to strike a foe. This ally uses a reaction on the next turn to make a weapon attack. Ah. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage. Possibly forces the target to drop the weapons they're holding. Distract your target, giving the allies an advantage on the next roll. Passive footwork. You can evade attacks by imposing disadvantage on melee attacks for a round. Mating attack. You can use your action and bonus action to turn attack. Superiority die to make attack. Menacing attack. Avoid. Spend a superiority side to make an attack. Deals additional damage, possibly frightening the target. I mean, she's frightening. You know what? I'm more inclined to go with Eldritch Knight. So that she can have spells as well as epic melee. Because she'll give her more options. Because cantrips she can reuse and reuse. It basically gives her more tools in her kit. Bit of acid splash. It's kind of mid, isn't it? Bone chill. This prevents the target from healing until next turn, and under target receives disadvantage on attack rolls. That's a splash. That's splash damage. You have firebolt, you have poison spray, you have brave frost. Reducing the target's movement speed is never a bad thing. Shocking grasp. So this is useful on enemies that wear metal. Well, we wear metal armor, but that's interesting. Blade ward. Take only half the damage from piercing slash attacks. I mean, on a warrior, that's kind of useful, isn't it? Because she can cast that on herself. Doesn't means the party doesn't have to waste a spell buffing her up. She can just take that and then go in for a smack. Friends. Dancing lights. Light. Mage hand. Minor illusion. I think Blade Ward is a yes. And I think being able to slow enemies down is probably quite useful. Do I mean that, or do I not? Firebot is garbage, doesn't have any int. Yeah, I mean the problem is intelligence is so low. That's never going to hit, is it? Maybe we just go with pure warrior on that, because anything that uses int, she's going to fall down on without support, isn't she? We'd have to change her stats. Yeah, let's get rid of you. We'll put True Strike in. So that lasts 2 turns. Yeah. Spells we have. I mean, none of this is great, but I don't know if this is going to work the way I thought it was going to work. Doesn't need that. Surely has great armor. I think that's probably useful, and then Thunder Wave, because you can use that to knock enemies back, can't you? Yeah. Expanded. A new spell. What else would we want to use? If it's an ally, you can't cast that on yourself, no? Oh, I could see the wisdom of giving her Last Leap, but we could give her False Life as well. She gets 7 new hit points. That lasts until a long rest. Because her intelligence is so low, a lot of these spells aren't really going to... The chance to hit is going to be pretty low. It's going to be like 50 and 60%, isn't it? So I think you're better off with that. Just make herself really tanky. Alright. What does she come equipped with? Yeah, what do you come equipped with? So she has a light crossbow and a great sword, right? Yeah. What's her armor class? 16. Okay. Well, we've muddled through.
Still alive, so that's
fair
progress.
chunk.
Need to find a way
So
forward.
so we can swap him out then. He's got that. That's gonna last, isn't it, till the end of his, till we long rest again. camp. Okay, I think we're going to call this done here. We've done enough. We've got our new party. I want to see how this plays out. I feel like we're going to miss Asterion for all the traps. But, Gary can do a fair chunk. We don't have, the Thieves' Tools and Disarm Kit. He's got a lot of shit on him, hasn't he? Oh well. I meant to sort that out between videos. We can always go back to camp at any time and just get rid of stuff. There's a lot of this stuff we're going to sell when we get somewhere. I'm going to feed this to Gale because it's crap. Alright. We are going to call this video done, and then next video we're going to continue exploring the Blighted Village. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.